All right, it is a little bit of a late morning for us. It's probably about 8 o'clock.
7:30.
7:30. So last night yesterday we did the recovery. So we got here back to camp at about 10:45. We got in bed. Bit of a late start. Not a big deal though. I've been putting the Jeep back together. We had to make room for a adult and then his dog. So I moved everything in the bed of the truck. We're at the same camp spot we was. A little chilly this morning. We didn't have supper last night. We wasn't hungry. We figured we'll have some breakfast in the morning, and here it is. Having some nice rice with some meat and stuff in it. Yesterday, during all the craziness, we met Lori in the Bubicon, I think is what she calls it.
Yep.
Pretty crazy gladiator. Ran into her a bunch of times, ironically, due to the breakdowns and all that. So, she had a sticker.
Is it gonna fit there? Okay.
We're gonna add it to the door. There we are. Add it to the list of people that we know, met, and other content creators. Boom.
Remember, you gotta drive it home. That wasn't difficult. Uneventful. So we are out mapping a trail off of Bull Canyon, and we're at 4,800 elevation. That's what the compass says. I don't even know how many people know about this trail, but it's got fantastic views. I'll get out and I'll show you. Ow! Why do I keep getting shot? Views for days. Not that thing. But look, just beautiful. And Bull Canyon's down there. But this is what we talk about with getting off of the lesser known trails, because this is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. There you go, White Knuckle. Might have actually hit the frame. Okay, we are on Gold Bar Rim, Golden Spike Road. This actually leads to Gold Bar Rim. This is not mapped for Onyx, so we are grabbing it. And there is this little obstacle that we came up to. All right, keep coming. A little bit of a drop, not too bad. Maybe, looking at each step, maybe 18 inches at the tallest. Not bad. Step on this rock so I don't step on the vegetation. Nope, no big deal. Got some rocks piled up there. And if you guys are out here, keep in mind to stay the trail. Practice tread lightly. principles as best as you can. Obviously, sometimes there are situations where that cannot be done, and I think all of us in the community pretty much understand that. I mean, if your Jeep rolls over on the side or you break your steering and you go off into the vegetation or something, it's kind of out of your control. So we're still on Gold Bar Rim, Golden Spike Road, and it Y's off of the D1580A. So this is where the Y's meet. Are you looking at the ground? So we're gonna hike up this section, get that on the track. But yeah, you can clearly see where they meet here and then meet down there where the Gladiator is. So I'm gonna walk this and get this for the track. So did a little bit of research. This is called Little Canyon Trail, and this so far is the most challenging section. Come passenger a little. Hold on. Stay right there. Hold on. Okay, back up a little bit. Keep going. Okay, turn passenger so your dip doesn't get stuck on that rock. If you can. Nope, you're still on it. Okay. You're gonna have to back off the ledge and come passenger then. There you go. Now come passenger. There we go. Moto-built skids. I spoke too soon. This might be the most challenging. Okay. You might want to take your driver passenger, good Lord. Try to take your driver tire up this. Come passenger just a little. not bad. Looked way worse than what it was. As long as you know your vehicle's capability. Okay, we are almost to the end. It looks like this is... Oh! Okay. Well, oof. Are you coming this way? I'll come over here then. You're stuck on the front diff. Keep coming. There you go. Okay, the driver's gonna go down first. It's gonna start going in. Keep coming. Driver's going down. Okay, passenger's gonna come down. Slide off the skid if you can. Okay? Hold on. Can you back up? Nope. Hold on. Okay, now start coming passenger. Hold that line. Start going driver a little. Okay, all right. Driver or passenger is gonna come down. You're gonna hit the bumper. Keep coming. Keep coming. Almost down. There you go. Now come passenger. Straighten out. There you go. How is there trees up there? All right, so we are on Four Arches Canyon. This is the first little obstacle that we have come across. We are mapping this for Onyx. If you don't have Onyx and would like it, anyway, so this trail will be on Onyx. If you are considering getting an Onyx subscription, there's a link in the description down below. This is their busy season right now, so it'll probably take them about 2 months to get this on the maps as a featured trail, but it will eventually be there. And also, along the way, if we find any waypoints, points of interest, campsites, those will be there for our Patreon members and our YouTube membership subscribers. So those are linked in the description below as well. So we have come to this big boulder here. I don't know if the power wagon would make it. You can keep coming, or come when you're ready. Jared is confident he can get around this and the Gladiator at least, so we can get to where this track is gonna end. Can you come, driver? Yep. You can come more, driver. I know. Now you can straighten out a little. Just missed it. You're good. Yeah, by that much. Yeah. But as you can see, this becomes a pretty narrow shelf road. The better turnaround point would be before you climb the hill at the bottom and just not even come up here unless you want to say you've done the whole thing. It also becomes very rocky and washed out. I don't know if the camera is picking it up, but we are going to run this track to the power lines. There's a small little runoff that Jared can nose the Gladiator up to, back up, and then come back out this way. So that is what we're gonna do, folks. This is the power poles. Like I said, there's a little runoff there Jared's gonna turn into and back up. There's power lines over there he wants to stay away from. That's probably good. But that's the end of this track.
What's this? The sun's still up? We're at camp already.
What?
Exactly. We spent most of the day bouncing around on a whole bunch of unknown trails, basically. And it was pretty neat. Found a lot of nice trails. some pretty awesome camp spots. So now it's time for supper. We're gonna have some steaks and our rice that we love so much. Not just steaks, New York strips.